Hi everyone, this is Janice de Belen, your classmate and student in DevC 263, Communication of Scientific and Technical Information, under the Master of Development Communication. Today, we're exploring a critical question in the world of science and technology. Is artificial intelligence or AI our friend or our foe? And more importantly, when is AI used enough? My chosen S&T material or science and technology material is the photo novel, which I drafted and produced entitled Artificial Intelligence, a Friend or a Foe. When is AI used enough? Why ethics is essential in using new technologies. As advancements in AI continue to transform our daily lives, it is essential to consider the ethical implications of these new technologies. I would like to share my experiences and thought process with those who have also chosen this topic. Additionally, I will explain why ethics should be at the core of responsible innovation for those who haven't encountered the subject. First, what is AI? The first part of the photo novel or comics is about the introduction or reintroduction of AI in our lives. Artificial intelligence or AI refers to systems or machines that simulate human intelligence to perform tasks like learning, reasoning, problem solving, and decision making. Examples of AI are all around us. Virtual assistants like Siri and Alexa, where we ask simple questions such as the weather today, the schedule of the doctors, self driving cars, algorithms curating our social media feeds, and even AI powered medical diagnostics. As I edited my material and also from some of the expert reviews, I added more visual aids to help guide the audience to understand the core messages, even with their varying familiarity with AI. The second major part of the material is the thought provoking: is AI our friend or our foe? Before I give a rundown on my thought process of the story, I would like to introduce the characters and resources used. So here, Rose is a 33 years old woman who is addicted to using artificial intelligence applications in her everyday life and overshares too much information on the web and through these intelligent applications. As the story progresses, she slowly learns to practice responsible sharing of information. Bruno, a 35 years old man who treats artificial intelligence with hatred and various stereotypes, such as it would take over his job and that is an overall evil thing. Later on, he realized the proper use of AI as he slowly learned that failing to add a personal touch or not reviewing a document that is generated solely by AI is not ethical and would lead him further from his career goals. His character development not only led him to a new perspective on new technology, but also gave him new opportunities at work and shared this great information with other people. So another one is Lola Rosa, a petite senior citizen who loves her granddaughter, Rose, which is mentioned earlier. She is a mix of old school wisdom and a playful sass and humor. She soon learned that artificial intelligence learns from the knowledge of human beings and vice versa. Human beings can also learn a lot from these learning machines, and that they are not a threat, but a useful medium of information if used responsibly and carefully. Lola Rosa's clothes changed from the color purple to blue to signify her gradual shift from doubt to trust in the new technology and AI specifically. AI is always portrayed with no changing emotions to show that they are only learning machines and will still be gathering information from us and is not a threat, as it is portrayed as a childlike to depict innocence and also with a red shirt for the hostility towards it by some of the characters. If you will notice as you are reading the material, there are some color changes from the characters and from the bobbleheads. This is to signify changes in perspective, which is also based on my knowledge of color psychology as a graphic designer and visual artist. Creating this photo novel is fun, and editing the material from the pilot testing and the interviews gave me a lot of knowledge and on-hand experiences on what the public wants to hear and not to hear, what they wanted to understand and what they do understand. So to start off this photo novel entitled Who Am I? With the color red and orange symbolizing the friend and foe part of the AI is readily integrated in the cover photo if you can see. The comic series is divided into two. The first one focuses on the different approaches to using new technologies for personal gain. So, one character, Rose, utilizes AI responsibly to enhance her resume and application letter for this new position. In contrast, the other character, Bruno, is skeptical of AI and new technology, but decides to use it recklessly, holding on to stereotypes about its innovations. So, despite their differing perspectives on AI, both characters make mistakes in their usage of it. Rose, although familiar with AI's capabilities and limitations, becomes overly confident and shares her personal information online. As a result, her accounts are hacked, demonstrating the risk of relying too heavily on information online and technology. On the other hand, Bruno treats AI as a tool without understanding it. So he views it as a potential replacement or a potential threat for his job. He neglects to double check or edit his application materials, failing to add a personal touch to his work. So, after reflecting on her actions, Rose evolves into a more responsible AI user. She learns to approach technology with caution and empathy, treating it like a friend that offers guidance while understanding that major decisions still depends on the user's input. The second story, Lola Rosa's character, she's the one with the most stereotyped beliefs in what AI can do, like it is inherently evil and all it does is destroy the lives of people. But slowly, as the story unfolds, she witnesses the positive side of AI and how it enriches the lives of people. Surely, AI has the potential to be both a friend and a foe, depending on how it is used. Using AI as a friend, it enhances efficiency and productivity when generating art principles that we can be inspired by, but not copy the whole art. So, another one is by using it moderately in research as a search tool and not relying on it for writing the whole research itself and not citing sources properly. Another one is solving complex problems like climate modeling and disease detection, also from medical diagnostics. It also provides personalized services, making our lives more convenient. So, using AI as a foe, we think that automation can lead to job replacement or displacement. Algorithms may reinforce biases in decision making if we are not too careful in using it. Lack of regulation can lead to misuse, such as in private surveillance, identity theft, pornography, or development of mass weapons. So part three of this photo novel is, when is AI used enough? The question is, how much AI is too much? We need to strike a balance. Over reliance on AI could make us overly dependent and diminish our own critical thinking. On the other hand, underutilizing it means missing out on what it can do and its benefits. So, the solution for it is to use AI as a tool to augment human capabilities and not replace them. We should always establish boundaries, like what the characters in the photo novel did. Rose reminded herself to not make the same mistakes again and to ensure AI is used responsibly every time. So, part four, this is why ethics is essential in using new technologies, or in this case, in using AI. Because without ethical guidelines, AI can be harmful. Here are the reasons why ethics is essential and also where I based the whole photo novel from. From these three values that were instilled in us during the first part of our course, that is good work, honesty, and simplicity. So, in good work, or we can also call it fairness, that all AI users should ensure that our inputs should make AI treat everyone equally to avoid discrimination. So, to avoid discrimination and being totally reliant to AI, we should constantly assess all the inputs we place in these machines and devices under the proper supervision of each other and ourselves. We should all be vigilant and responsible users. So, second one is honesty or accountability. We should hold developers and users responsible for their AI systems actions. So it's not just the developers, but also mainly the general public or the users themselves. We have to always remind ourselves to be responsible by following these certain ethical guidelines. So the last one is simplicity or transparency. This makes AI decisions understandable and trustworthy. For example, algorithms or AI applications deciding hiring processes should be scrutinized to prevent bias. Like what the CAO did here in the photo novel, they analyzed both of the applications, but decided to choose Rose as the winner, not only due to her improved writing, due to the use of AI, but also because she wrote it with her heart, expressing her full sincerity and dedication and showing empathy for others, which Bruno failed to do. So, in conclusion, uh, from both these stories, we remind people that technology is just a tool. It is up to us, people, or the general public, to use it wisely based on good work, honesty, and simplicity. In conclusion, artificial intelligence is neither inherently good nor bad. Its impact depends on how we use it and the ethical considerations we apply every time we use it. Let's use AI to improve lives while remaining vigilant about its limitations and potential risk. Together, we can ensure technology serves humanity without compromising our values. Thank you for listening. Now, I encourage everyone to read the whole photo novel, and I hope for all of you to be entertained and informed at the same time by the simple stories I made. Thank you so much.